Hi there. I'm Craig Stevenson, President and CEO of the institution, Centennial College. And I'm delighted, absolutely delighted to be able to speak to you today as you begin that next big journey in your life. One full of excitement and joy at the prospect of preparing yourself for your chosen career. At the same time, you no doubt have lots of questions about what should you study, where should you study, and whether it be the right fit for you. Am I right? So my advice to you is take your time, get the facts, get the figures from all the schools you're looking at, about the programs you're interested in, how the programs are taught, and the sorts of careers those programs can lead to. Don't hold back. Now is the time to ask questions, lots and lots of questions. And it's not just about the facts and figures. It's about an emotional connection when choosing the college. You get a good vibe when you're speaking to the professors and recruiters. When you're seeing the campus, does it give you that wow feeling? And I know when I say this, I'm going to sound extremely biased. But if we're speaking about feeling wow and excited about the life journey that an education can take you on, then please do take a serious look at Centennial College, where a world of discovery, transformative learning experiences, and personal and professional growth await. Whether you're learning at a distance or on campus, you'll be placed in inspiring and influential hands. Centennial faculty, the linchpin in your learning journey, work tirelessly and creatively to provide you with the highest quality learning experience possible, in person or online. And whether it's career advice, free personal tutoring, or leadership opportunities you're seeking, or perhaps even more specific advice about finances and personal challenges, our teams are here to empower and enable. Learning is also about connections. Connections with your profs, connections with your advisors and your counsellors, connections with each other, and above all, connections with industries, the businesses, and the public sectors you're wanting to be a part of. Connections we here at Centennial have made for you to ensure that you graduate with the knowledge, the skills, and the experience you need to live into the world of work. Before you leave, you take your time to think about your choices. And if you choose to partner with Centennial, you won't be disappointed. For you'll be embarking on an extraordinary journey, one filled with life-changing opportunities and the potential to make a real difference in your life, the life of your community, and your family. And that's really what it's about in the end, making a positive difference in the world in which we live. So think about it as Centennial, making a positive difference in your world. As Ontario's oldest college, we have the experience and the know-how. And together we can do this. Sincere best wishes on the journey, the learning journey on which you're about to embark. Take care and see you at Centennial sometime. Bye for now.
If you're like me and you really want to be efficient when it comes to writing and editing your papers, I definitely recommend that you download.
I'm Marilyn Perry, Vice President Academic and Chief Learning Officer, and it's my pleasure to offer you a warm welcome to Centennial College, Ontario's first college, where we live our values of inclusion, social justice, and global citizenship. As a Centennial College student, you're joining a richly diverse and highly internationalized community of leaders, innovators, change makers, and industry experts. We're here to support your success. And what I wish for you is to grow your heart and mind, fly through, and enjoy the ride.
At Centennial College, we offer options for you to gain specialized training within the area of study you're interested in. Our one-year graduate certificate programs are designed to enhance the diploma or degree you've already completed. For example, if you're a student who has already earned a diploma from our business school, you can pursue a certificate in international development. Or you can take advantage of our certificate program in event management after completing our event planning program. All of our graduate certificate programs offer hands-on training, many of which include field placements. This gives you the experience you need to easily transition into the workforce. Whether you studied at Centennial College or another post-secondary institution, our compelling array of programs will build your skill set and expertise. You've already made a commitment to education. Why not take the extra step that can lead to the career of your dreams? Centennial College is proud to offer 3 degree programs in Public Relations Management, Information Technology, and Nursing. Combining both Public Relations and Business Studies, the Honors Bachelor of Public Relations Management degree is the first of its kind in Canada. This program prepares you for a career in social media, public relations, or corporate communications. We're proud to be the only post-secondary institution in Ontario to offer the Bachelor of Information Technology. Centennial was specially selected by the Ministry of Colleges and Universities to deliver this applied science program in response to the acute need for professionals in the industry. Our Bachelor of Science in Nursing is a collaborative program where students complete their first 2 years with Centennial and their last 2 at Ryerson University. Our students graduate with the ability to play an integral role in shaping the future of healthcare. For further opportunities to learn, we have joint programs and transfer partnerships with colleges and universities around the world. Centennial College gives you the best of a college and university education. Explore the many paths to earning your degree today.
Ready your guns, War Thunder, the military online. Next. Game has received a new major update. Cutting edge aviation.
We're ready. Ready to lead. Globally. Philanthropically. Academically. And with passion. We heard the call for help and met industry needs, supporting frontline healthcare workers with personal protection equipment, gloves, masks, safety glasses, food security in local neighborhoods. We contributed to economic recovery and strengthened community resilience. The post-COVID world has nothing on us. We've planned, we've persisted. We're prepared to revitalise our local communities, our province, our nation. And we will do this by fast-tracking manufacturing and meeting regulatory and clinical requirements. We're business connected. We innovate to make learning accessible by empowering our students to stand out as leaders who spread positivity. And we will always put the needs of unity.
If the hospitality industry is built on the desire to share ideas, food, and experiences, event management is all about the execution of those desires. Its style, its tactics, its flair, and its true spirit of hospitality. Finding out what the client wants and exceeding those expectations every day. My name is Marcel Breakstein. I'm the Assistant General Manager at D. Hunt and an advisor for the School of Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts at Centennial College. So we'll set the book here. Okay.
The program has been developed so you develop the competencies and skills you can apply straight into your job if you're working just now.
It was important for me to take this lessons there because it was the only program that I could find that actually had this kind of introduction course.
The CAMAS program was great because a little bit of taste for everything, advertising and marketing, journalism, broadcasting, film. And if you're a student who doesn't really know what you want to do, but you really want to work in the mental field, it's a really good program for that.
The fact that I got to touch on every single video,
So 1 year certificate program, 8 months teaching. Students will learn communication skills. They will learn how to work in communications and media fields. They'll learn a lot about modern Western digital and social media technologies, different forms that they can use them on. They learn a lot about professionalism, presentation skills, how to work with each other, and how to work within the fields and the industries.
I wanted to go into the broadcasting and film, as I said before, and they require a portfolio. And I had some videos that I've made before online, but I didn't have anything that would be suitable for submission in the portfolio.
Students who attend the Foundations program and are successful are automatically filtered into the Advanced Journalism program, the Advanced Broadcast and Film program, and the Advanced Marketing and Advertising program. With their portfolio development being one of the key components to this Foundations program, it helps them in their filtering process into these other programs.
This year's Tech Fair was our 8th annual technology fair and hiring event, and in my mind, it was the best yet. And when you view the caliber and rigor of the capstone projects that were here today, it's impressive what our students can create under the guidance of our talented faculty team.
Our inspiration for this project was the food processing industry to improve the quality control systems to ultimately reduce waste. The idea was really an evolution, so we started with a basic assembly process, and then we added on machine learning and artificial intelligence system. We're very proud of the result, to see our 3 years of hard work be recognized, and to see a final product that we put a lot of effort into.
My name is Sam Glass. I'm a chef professor here at Centennial College School of Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts, and I've been proudly teaching here for well over 12 years. My research question was basically trying to find out if students enjoy online learning or face-to-face learning or hybrid learning. So for my research project, I had students view one of their modules online. What I found out was that 50% of the students preferred to have face-to-face instruction, 25% of the students preferred completely online, and the other 25 preferred a blended or a hybrid model of teaching. A good researcher should never go in with assumptions. That being said, my belief is that this current generation of students are the screen generation, and they much prefer screen. So when I found out that 50% of the students would rather have me talk to them in front of them, I was quite surprised. The research has caused me to reflect on how I teach and what is being taught, and whether we should go hybrid in our approach to culinary education, or whether we should just stay with face-to-face, or again, possibly go completely online. Personally, I still believe in the face-to-face. One of the things I really enjoy about Centennial is that they encourage research. So when I wanted to do this Scholarship of Teaching and Learning research project, I approached the chair of my department, and he was able to give me time away from my regular teaching load so that I could conduct this research. I've had the opportunity to share my research with 2 or 3 of my colleagues here at the college. And once it's refined, my intent is to share it with the educational community and hopefully have that research published.
You created a business. Now, create videos for your business.
My name is Josie Lombardi. I graduated from the massage therapy program here at Centennial College. When I chose Centennial College as my option for massage therapy, I'm looking at the success rate of students when they graduated, and they really want to be part of that community. We had the opportunity to work in placements, which was fantastic because the learning experience that I was obtaining in class and I was actually in a practical setting. What I really love about the faculty here is they're also massage therapists. They said to us, we're here for you, we're here to help you grow, we're here to help you get into the final career path. It's amazing, and I can't even express the gratitude that I feel after completing my program.
My name is Caitlin Harris. I'm a Peace Foundation student and I graduated from Centennial College. I like that it was a uniform-based program, as well as all the professors and my faculty were retired police officers. There was a lot of great opportunities like the ceremonial drill team, the police games, and we got to be involved in emergency management exercises. The practical training really helped me in the workforce. The things that I learned in my program, I utilize every day on the street. I think my greatest takeaways from Centennial College, I felt greatly supported by the faculty. They helped me each step of the way in terms of completing my career. My name is Tony Martin, and I'm a food service firefighting program here at Centennial College. What I love about the pre-service firefighting program is the practical experience that we get. So we get to use auto education tools, SCBAs, ladders, and do search and rescue on an actual fire ground. The biggest takeaway from taking this course is how much of a family firefighting actually is. All of my instructors are the most supportive people I've ever met. They just seem like one big family. After graduation, I want to work for Town on Fire alongside of my instructors, who I really look up to throughout this whole course.
When there's a world of options and life enriching.
Courage, empathy, bravery, integrity. It takes all of these qualities and more to succeed as an emergency responder. I'm Richard Kinchley, Chair of the Emergency Management and Public Safety Department. Crisis intervention isn't something that can be learned sitting in a classroom. Things change fast in a disaster situation. When most people don't know what to do, emergency responders are highly trained and ready to help people and save lives. In Centennial College's pre-service firefighter program, paramedic program, and police foundations program, students have access to state-of-the-art simulation labs where they gain valuable skills and transfer to real-life situations. Professionals that work in the field teach students the wisdom that comes from years of experience on the job. A passion for helping, an ability to make life-saving decisions in mere seconds. This is what makes a great emergency responder. It's on the job. Passion for
Working as a RECE is about making a real difference in the lives of young children. For me, it's about helping them reach their full potential, supporting their development, and working in partnership with families. I'm Mark Rockamore, a registered early childhood educator at Centennial College. I'm also a proud graduate of this program, and now a parent with a child who attends a child care center here. What sets Centennial's ECE program apart is the intentional integration of philosophy and practice in all aspects of the ECE two-year diploma. We offer a comprehensive program focused on child development, relationships, guidance, and curriculum opportunities that are co-created with the children. This approach to learning is the hallmark of our ECE program and is put into daily practice in our 2 childcare centers. Beginning in second semester, our diploma students attend classes 3 days per week and have 2 days of field placement. Faculty from our academic program often supervise students in their field placement, providing consistency and continuity. Observation booths in our childcare centers provide unique opportunities for students to observe and learn more about children and their development. Health and wellness is a priority here at Centennial, and we offer courses specifically designed to teach physical, emotional, and social well-being of children from birth through school. My experience at Centennial College has been amazing. The faculty are great mentors, and I've learned so much from their knowledge and their experience. They are committed to ensuring that students not only progress through each semester, but they achieve their goals and become successful ECE graduates. They played an instrumental role in my career plan as a RUC. Centennial College, your future in early childhood education begins right here, right now.
The Developmental Services Worker Program is a 2-year, 4-semester program. At the end of those 2 years, our students graduate with a diploma in developmental services work. Throughout our program, our students learn how to interact and support people with intellectual disabilities across the lifespan.
I have 2 siblings who struggle with this role. It was really hard to watch them and get the support they needed, so I kind of wanted to do something that could help them. I wanted to be led with people who can actually go and support people who need support.
We really focus on how to support individuals from a community and holistic basis. So we look at disability as being something that exists in communities, in buildings, in legislature, in policy, and in minds, and not so much in people.
We don't look at a person's deficit. We look at what they can do, because your whole purpose is to assist that person in making their life a better one.
So we focus on how to create communities that take away those barriers to inclusion instead of changing or fixing individuals.
And I've done a placement now where I work with adults with intellectual disabilities in the classroom.
Today is the start of a new beginning, when we learn from last year's lessons and seize this year's opportunities to do the very best by our students, by our communities, and by our nation. With deep roots in Scarborough and a significant global reach, Centennial is uniquely positioned to be a driving force in the post-COVID world.
Placing students at the heart of everything we do, from Scarborough to Suzhou.
Partnering with Indigenous nations and communities to embrace a culture of inclusion, respect, and knowledge sharing.
The education received at Centennial has helped people to create and to serve and to own and to manage and to tell stories and to acquire skills.
Through strong partnerships and collaborations, we will co-create the modern community to nurture a more sustainable, prosperous, and just society.
Our faculty and staff enable our students with the knowledge and skills they need.
29 professors, 600 online learning videos, 12,000 minutes of content. The School of Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts is one example of seizing the opportunity.
Bringing together industry, academia, and government, and working with our program advisory committees and entrepreneurs, we will promote rejuvenation and long-term stability.
At the forefront of the new beginning, environmental stewardship and responsibility is woven into our DNA.
It's a commitment to creating a future that promotes resilient communities and environmentally conscious leaders.
It's clear that the greatest opportunities for Centennial lie right here.
Within us
And every one of you. And we honor the heroic efforts of our frontline health workers and community leaders.
We are nothing without our students. You inspire us with your commitment, resilience, and strong sense of purpose.
To our donor, thank you. You open doors and make impossible possible.
Through the power of learning, we can build the potential global community.
Addressing social mobility and economic inclusion.
2021, our collective dream and determination to create a new pathway that prioritizes humanity.
Thank you, Centennial College. You are important to the well-being of our entire city and its residents. And I am looking forward to great things from Centennial again in 2021.
We will seize the opportunities.
Well, I bet you didn't think school was going to be like this, did you? Don't worry, you're not alone. We're all learning new ways of working, parenting, eating, shopping. Athletes are learning new ways to train. Musicians are learning new ways to play. Nurses are learning new ways to heal. Restaurants are learning new ways to serve. Even teachers like me are learning new ways to teach. Every single one of us is learning new ways of living and being and doing.
You are. Yeah, you are.
Sure, it's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. Class is in session. Don't be late. Sit in the front row. Show up ready to learn, eager to learn, yearning to learn something new. Because the difference between simply being in this moment and thriving in this moment is what we learn from this moment. No, this won't be on the test. This is the test.
Why do you belong at Centennial College? Our diversity of classes, students, and instructors offer a safe and inclusive environment where you're free to be you. As Ontario's first community college, we have over 400 program offerings and more than 1,000 pathways to advance your education. We're also one of Canada's top 20 research colleges and are proud to have over 170,000 alumni around the world. Each of our 5 campuses features state-of-the-art labs and learning facilities, conveniently spread throughout the Greater Toronto Area. The world comes to learn at Centennial. With students from over 126 countries, Centennial is one of the most culturally diverse post-secondary institutions in Canada. As every student's aspirations are different, we offer various pathways to help you achieve your unique educational goals. Take advantage of our holistic approach to student success with specialized training opportunities. And be sure to utilize our student services and supports to assist you with everything you need to succeed. Come see what futures begin at Centennial College. Come see why you belong.
You have done what no other graduating class has been asked to do. Your mandate to engage, to learn, and to work was severely tested. But you rose to the occasion. You embraced new ways of doing, reasoning, and resolving. This spirit of character speaks to your ability to adjust and thrive. As you now turn to the future, reflect on your time at Centennial with pride. You are walking into a new world, one ripe for renewal. Lead with intention, integrity, passion, and purpose, adding value to the world around you, building and bridging communities, and challenging where inequities remain. Demonstrate those important attributes as global citizens. It's time for your next adventure. Boldly reimagine your future. Channel the skills, insights, and confidence you gain at Centennial to enhance your lives and the communities of which you are a part. Help build the inclusive, caring, and vibrant society we all deserve. We are proud of you, and you're ready to make a difference.
Think of a place you want to be, a place you belong. It's a step up, a step forward, a statement, a strategy. It's where dreams take flight, where the fire burns hot, more than 50 years strong but built for today, focused on the horizon of tomorrow. Inclusion, equity, citizenship, the real world and our world. We think harder, reach higher, live local, study global. We unlock doors and change the direction of our minds. Education without borders, global citizenship, equity, and social inclusion are the values. From hundreds of cultures and 80 languages, we stand together to focus on a stronger future.
I also work part-time as a PSW, personal support worker. Centennial College has helped me in many ways. It has helped me improve my communication and my people skills as well. The staff and professors are really approachable. You can really feel their sincerity in helping the students and making each student succeed in life. I met a lot of people online that are asking questions about how to get to Canada as a student. I am really happy that we have an office in Manila to cater those who are interested in coming here as a student. Canadians in general are very nice, friendly, and happy people. And also, people here just love to celebrate. And I think that's one way that Filipino people can relate to very much. Because here, celebrations are everywhere.
I graduated from Community and Child Studies Foundations with honors, I'm proud to say. And now I am on my third semester of early childhood education program. Canada is a country that embraces diversity, everybody's culture and tradition is being celebrated.
I'm currently working as a junior accountant in a tax accounting firm. I really recommend Centennial College as an institution here in Canada, especially in Toronto. They have a lot of facilities that can help you develop your skills, abilities, not just focus on studying. Actually, I had a hard time choosing for my program. They offered a lot of good programs that will make you experience way beyond your profession or way beyond your skills.
I've always wanted to study abroad. It has been my dream to come to Canada. I came to study at Centennial College because my sister came here and she got the job that she wanted with the help of Centennial College. While I was a student, I volunteered at the business school where I got to develop my skills and confidence and develop a good relationship with my teachers. I also got to work with the field placement officer at the business school. We were able to create the field placement app for the students and employers to use throughout their field placement journey. I have gained so much confidence with myself and I got a job from my placement, which is a part of my program here at Centennial College.
For those aspiring students, welcome to Canada and welcome to Centennial College.
I'm looking forward to seeing more Filipinos to come here, to get to live here, to study here, and make it their own home away from home.
Mga kababayan namin Pilipino, we are encouraging you to come and visit Centennial College Makati office.
This all started with an idea to make a quality of education for a student everywhere.
Education is the most powerful tool for people around the world to unlock their potential. Now, over 200,000 students from 145 countries around the world with their study abroad application journey, and we became 1,000 ApplyBoardians strong. Our work is not done until every single student has access to good quality education regardless of where they're from.
That's why we're delivering 1,000 backpacks with school supplies to children in rural communities in India.
Dear future world children, you're important, smart, powerful. The future needs you. We need you.
Education is a pathway to have your impact on the world. Dream and work hard to achieve your dreams.
Here are some tools to help you on your journey. Remember, education is your right. Love your ApplyBoard family.
Alright, so good evening everybody. Thank you so much for being here this evening's webinar together with Fastway. Before we start, before I transfer the host to please have your mics on mute while the presentation is ongoing. And then if you do have questions along the way, feel free to type it in the chat box and then we'll answer them during the Q&A. After that, if you do have questions about your eligibility, what programs would be eligible for you, of course, the media, please comment it down below, or just leave it them on the chat box, and then the school representative of Centennial College, we have Ray Christian Rizal, the Philippine Marketing Representative, will help us with the Q&A after his presentation. Okay, now Marvin, would you like to welcome everybody?
Okay, hello everyone, good evening. So welcome to our event today. Study, work, and live in Canada. So invest your family, invest in Canada, and study in Canada while working, and have a chance to live permanently. Okay, to start with our event, Ms. Martini introduce our school representative.
Alright, thank you so much, Marvin. Let me now present again and discuss about what are the benefits that you can take advantage of when you study in Canada, and what are the things that you need to know.
Yes.
Okay, now share my screen. Please let me know if everybody can now see my screen.
Okay, I can see it.
Alright, Marvin, can you now see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
I hope everybody can see my screen now. Again, so good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Fastway, for inviting me and for hosting this webinar. I am Mariko Nikabo, one of ApplyBoard International Recruitment Managers. Here today, I will be presenting why is Canada the best study destination for Filipino students. Now, under ApplyBoard, we at ApplyBoard simplifies the study abroad search, application, and acceptance process by connecting international students with recruitment partners and academic institutions in one platform. So we have grown to become the world's largest online platform for international student recruitment, and have assisted more than 150,000 students with their educational journey. So educating the world is our passion, because we believe education is a right and not a privilege. What I mentioned, we have built partnerships all of around 1,500 plus schools across Canada. Now, we have diversity on campuses across Canada, United States, United Kingdom, and Australia. Now, ApplyBoard is considered one of Canada's fastest growing companies and has served over 200,000 students. Now, we were named number 2 as a startup company in Canada, number 3 startup by LinkedIn, all the while helping making education accessible to 200,000 students. So why is Canada the best study destination? So Canada is the second largest country by area, and it is located at the northern part of North America. Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. The capital of Canada is Ottawa, and its other biggest and most well-known cities are Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, where most of the Filipino immigrants are located, and all of which mentioned are among the top 20 best students to live in. Here is the minimum hourly wage rate as of May 1, 2021. So feel free to take a screenshot and review. You can do the comparison from our minimum rate here in the Philippines and see how much more you can earn in Canada. As you can see, Centennial is located in Ontario, and Ontario's minimum hourly wage rate is at 14.25 Canadian dollars. So one of the biggest reasons why students study in Canada is the quality of the Canadian education system. Its degrees and diplomas are widely recognized as comparable to those from the US, Australia, and UK. Canadian colleges and universities consistently place high on international rankings. Now, there are a lot of schools that provide scholarships to international students. It may be entry scholarship. We ask everyone to please mute yourself. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Now, again, there are a lot of schools that provide scholarships to international students. It may be entry scholarship, IELTS scholarship, or merit-based scholarship. Right? There are a lot of scholarships when it comes to merit-based scholarship, because all you have to do is finish your 1 semester in Centennial College, and if you have reached a certain GPA, you can apply to as many scholarships as you. Number 3, one of the other reasons why Canada is so popular for international students is its study work grants. Okay? Now, international students can earn an income and gain Canadian work experience while studying. So, full-time post-secondary students can work up to 20 hours per week during school terms and full-time during school breaks, holidays, and vacation. Alright, next is some of the designated learning institutions or schools in Canada waive the submission of English vocation fee like IELTS, TOEFL, and TOEFL. So all you have to do is submit a certificate of English as medium of instruction from the previous school where you attended. Alright, now for the no age limit, so other than aspiring students, majority or almost all colleges and universities in Canada do not have an age limit. They do accept a variety of age groups. Now we all know that when we study overseas, we only get a temporary status, meaning when our study duration ends, we are required to go back to our home country. Canada, on the other hand, has designed to help international students gain Canadian work experience after finishing their study by staying for another 2 years in Canada, and this experience can be used in applying for PR in the future. And this is what we call the postgraduate work permit. Now it lets you stay, or graduates 2 year or 1 year, 2 year, 3 year program, let you stay an additional years in Canada. So the length of the extension would depend on the length of the program that you will be taking. Let's say you study 1 year. You will also be getting a feasibility of 1 year. If you study 2 years or more, you will be getting 3 years extension in Canada of work permit. So unlimited hours after finishing the program. Now, if you're planning to bring your family, your spouse, you can work full-time or unlimited hours with this open work permit that will be given to him once his application is approved. And of course, your minor kids can appeal the free education and government allowance. Lastly, in the immigration pathways available to international students, there are a lot of immigration pathways that is designed to help international students streamline their immigration dreams so that we can take advantage and explore which pathway we can definitely help. Because you all know the student visa application, the student visa pathway, and student study permit is a pathway for your immigration team. Okay? Now again, Fastway is a certified partner of ApplyBoard, which gives you access to our 1,500 plus application and partner schools. You can choose based on your preferred location, program, affordability, eligibility, and integration pathway. Now you may ask yourself, where do I start with my application? Research which city you'd like to live in based on your profession, quality of life, employability, and communities. Choose the right school so you can enjoy your study, work rights, and extension of your stay in Canada. Visualize your future. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Lastly is to start your application with Fastway. Alright, so that's it with my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I will still be staying for the Q&A portion. So I will be introducing you our featured school this evening. We have, like what I mentioned, Centennial College, which is located in Toronto, Ontario. That's all welcome. Ray Christian Russell, the Philippine Recruitment Manager of Centennial College. Hi, RC.
Hi, Tony, and thanks for that wonderful presentation. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us today. Let me just share my screen. I'll be turning off my camera because I think it's slowing my connection a bit.
Yes.
Let me just share my screen. Okay, there you go. Let me know if there's any problem with my screen. First thing first, my name is Arthur Rosell. I'm the Philippine Marketing Representative of Centennial College. I was about to share a video, but earlier you already saw a lot of videos. So those are mostly the videos I usually play as well before my presentation. And if you notice in the videos you watched earlier, our students are not just sitting in the classrooms all day. we really focus more on the hands-on learning experience of our students, so that they really get that industry experience or industry knowledge even while they are still studying in the school. So Centennial College is located in Ontario. It's one of the largest Filipino communities in Canada, and we are specifically located in Toronto. Toronto is the business and financial capital of Canada. It's usually where places or people in Canada would like to go to if they're looking to expand their careers and look for better jobs. It generates most of the country's GDP, and right now Toronto is also one of the fastest growing tech hub in North America. So there's really a lot of opportunities available once you are in the city. If you also look at rankings and indices online, you will definitely always see Toronto making the list one of the best places to live or one of the most livable cities. A quick Google search on some of the best cities to live, and you will definitely always see Toronto making that list. Also, it's very culturally rich and diverse in Toronto. The city itself is really rich in culture. About half of the people living in Toronto are not born in Canada, and even our school itself is known to be one of the most culturally diverse institutions in Canada. We have students coming from. We have 13,000 international students coming from over 150 countries since 2010. Right now, over 30,000 international students are enrolled. And the great news is, if you miss being with your fellow Filipinos, that's one thing that's very easy to do as well. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. While studying at Centennial, about 8% of our full-time international student population are Filipino international students. So you get to meet a lot of fellow kababayans there at the same time. If you want to meet people coming from other different countries, that's also a good. It's also very easy to do. And as Tony have shared earlier, these are minimum wages in Canada, and as you know, Centennial College is a designated learning institution, and you are eligible to work part-time, 20 hours per week while studying. And the great news is, after you finish your studies, you will also be eligible for PGWP and will be able to work full-time. Usually our students are earning around the minimum wage while they are still studying and doing part-time jobs. But after you finish doing part-time jobs and you're already eligible to work full-time, there's going to be a lot more opportunities available to you. Like, for example, one of our international students under the business school, while she was still studying, she was earning around the minimum wage for her part-time job. But the first job that she landed after finishing her program, it was already paying her around 30 Canadian dollars per hour, and this is more than double the minimum wage. And opportunities like these are also going to be available to you after you finish your program. And these are our campuses. All of them are located within the Greater Toronto area. Our main campus is our Progress campus. It's the home of our School of Business, Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts. You might have seen a lot about this campus in the videos we played earlier. And if you recall, we have our very own cafe and restaurant here, which our culinary students themselves get to operate. We also have guest suites and event center, and a lot of amazing laboratories and facilities for our students to use. So we really focus more on the hands-on learning experience of our students. The cafe restaurant is at the bottom left of my screen, if you can see it. So that's usually operated by our students while they're going to the industry professionals. And this is Centennial Place. This is our student residence desk. You can see the full details in the link in the bottom right corner of my screen, centennial-place.ca. But just to give you a glimpse, this is pretty much what you get to enjoy in student residences. In our student residences, we pretty much have a lot of amazing facilities and amenities for you to use, fully furnished rooms as well. It's really a good option to consider, especially in terms of convenience. If you want to just walk to your classes, especially if you're going to be having your classes in progress. And of course, we will also give you other more affordable options as well. Right now, we also have a Facebook group where there are regular listings for places to stay for international students. And I think the cheapest one I saw that was last month. It was for as low as 350 Canadian dollars per month. So it's going to be priced around that range, from around 350 to 600 CAD per month. While staying here at Centennial College, it's a bit more expensive, but you really get to enjoy all of these benefits and of course that convenience as well. But it's going to cost you at least 1,000 Canadian dollars per month per student. And in our story hour centers where we have our creative programs. So if you have a creative passion that you would like to pursue, we would most likely offer those programs here. We have a lot of creative programs to choose from. We have journalism, film, media, broadcast, and a lot of other creative programs as well. We have fine arts, graphic design. So those are just some of the programs that you can choose from in our story arts center. And actually, campus where we have our School of Transportation. This used to be the home of most of our aviation and aerospace programs as well in the past. But as you saw in my slide earlier, Toronto was getting over 14 million tourists every year before the pandemic. And we, as a publicly funded college regulated by the Ministry of Education, we try to do our best to meet the demands of the city or province that we are located in. And since tourism was really growing along with business, and we really already offer a lot of community facilities and classrooms for those classes, we saw that there was room for improvement or new classrooms, more classrooms for our aviation and airspace programs due to the growing aviation industry. So in January 2019, we opened our newest campus, the Downsview campus. It's definitely one of our most beautiful campuses right now, and one that I would really recommend visiting. So the college really invests a lot in improving the students' facilities, equipment, and classrooms, just like the investment we did in the Downsview campus. And in our Morningside campus, where we have our School of Community and Health Studies, right now we're getting a lot of inquiries from students with health backgrounds. But I've always mentioned this in my webinars in the past, but it's really good if you can apply as early as possible. Like for example, right now for January intake, we still have a lot of students really interested in getting into our personal support worker program. And although our personal support workers programs offered in January and September, unfortunately it's already closed and full for January 2022. So we really do run out of seats, especially for our community and health studies, especially considering that there are a lot of leadership applicants for this school, and we don't really have as many seats to offer as compared to our other schools in this in other programs under the programs under the Morningside campus. I think the valid options we only have left right now for January would be our pharmacy technician program. We also have office administration / health services, and massage therapy for breast, which is often taken by the patient ODPT here in the Philippines. So the rest will be available on September. We are also the oldest and one of the largest publicly funded college in Ontario. So over the years, we were really able to develop our facilities, like what you saw with the development of the Downsview campus, teaching, and of course, industry partnership as well for our students. Just to give you a glimpse, these are some of our leading partners, and they not only help us develop our programs and curriculum, but they also provide our students with a lot of amazing opportunities. They provide our students with field placements, job opportunities, and of course, since they help develop our programs, it's already like having some of your potential employers build your course for you, so you're going to be confident it's going to be useful in the industry that you're going to be in after you graduate. And of course, we also have Employment Resource Center that can help connect you with these companies if you ever have any difficulties looking for a job. But based on our experience, since we are in Toronto, usually it's really easy for our students to look for a job. And usually in the field placements and follow-ups, that's going to be a part of your program. You already get to work with some of these companies, and our students usually get hired or absorbed eventually by these companies as well. So for our programs, we currently have 7 schools and over 160 full-time programs available to international students. But I'm just going to be highlighting a few things. It's going to be a bit overwhelming to discuss every one of them. And of course, we have our trusted partners here who can help you narrow down your choices as well. Just to give you an idea, these are the top 30 programs that are often enrolled in by international students based on our enrollment in January 2019. And January is our winter is not really our strongest intake yet. We usually get a lot more, or usually almost double for our September intake. And as you can see, it's mostly programs under School of Hospitality, Business, Engineering, and Applied Sciences, because we really offer a lot more seats in these programs as compared to the other schools. So we have the seats mostly for the creative programs under the Story Arts Center and the community and health studies as well. So that's why it's really important that you apply as early as possible to make sure that you can secure your seat, and of course, so that you have plenty of time for the visa application process as well. Okay. And there's a program delivery. Right now, our programs are mostly delivered online or hybrid, but all of them with plans to go back to face-to-face once allowed by the government. Actually, for this coming intake in September, we are already doing some of the hybrid classes in our campus. So this will really require some of our students to be in Canada. We are still waiting for the development of what our program delivery is going to be by January, but right now it's mostly online or hybrid with plans to go back to face-to-face. If it's online, you can still take it from your home country. And it would still be eligible for PGW. Also, Centennial College has been the #1 college choice of international students in Canada for the past 7 years in a row, meaning we get the most enrollments from the international students enrolling in Canada. We have over 30,000 international students. That's about half of our full-time student population. And if you might be curious as to why we really get a lot of enrollments. Put it simply, we really do our best to take care of our international students. If you look at the countries where we get most of our students in, we usually have an office there. Here in the Philippines, we also have an office in Makati that before the pandemic, students can really visit. But unfortunately, right now, me and our staff are still working from home. So unfortunately, the ones is making use of our office at the moment. But before, it's really one of the steps that we do to be more in touch and really to engage more of our students, even while they're still in the application process. And once you get to Canada, right now we have a lot of amazing departments and teams that are really dedicated to help you. Firstly, the Employment Resource Center is there to help you look for part-time or full-time jobs. We have the International Consultation team who is going to help you in Canada if you ever have any problems with your study permit. It's very easy to schedule a meeting with them or to book a consultation with them. They can help you if you have any concerns with your study permit extension, your GWP application, and even your application eventually. But the only thing they can really help you with is the initial study permit application. That's why we have partners here who we trust that can really help you with that and give you the best chances of getting your study permit approved. So really the most challenging part for our applicants is the study permit. That's why it's really important to have a good agent with it. Okay. And of course, we have also been the #1 choice of Filipino and international students studying in Canada for quite some time now. As you can see, it's enrollment data, about 25% of the Filipino international students studying in Canada chooses to study at Centennial College. And right now, for September 2021, I think we already have over 1,600 or 1,500 applications from the Philippines alone, and we currently have around 1,000, over 1,500 Filipino international students currently. And as a requirement, of course, our partner can help you with this as well. But the key thing to remember here is that we are waiving IELTS or English proficiency test for students that study in the Philippines. So if you study in the Philippines, just get your certificate of English as a medium of instruction from both your high school and college. And what this document is it's a document that states that your subjects were taught in English, and you can definitely request it with your schools. We also currently don't have any application fees, and we are one of the fastest in terms of processing LOA. So usually process within 2 to 3 business days, as long as all your documents are complete and the program you applied for does not have a transcript or resume review necessary. The subscription fee is pretty much the same across all of our full-time programs. It's about 16,000 to 70,000 Asian dollars for 1 year or 2 semesters. And looking at international student satisfaction as well, so this is based on the International Student Barometer Survey, which is a global benchmark for international student experience. And from the response of 4,596 international students, as you can see, they are pretty happy and satisfied with our faculty, career services, learning spaces. SAGE is our international advising team, so they're pretty satisfied with their services as well. And of course, 96% of them say that they feel really engaged with their studies. Even with the key performance indicators, we have consistently ranked as #1 college in the Greater Toronto area for both employer and student satisfaction. And another bonus for students coming from the Philippines, we currently have a partnership with Philippine Airlines. I'm still discussing with them, and we plan to extend this for next year, so I'll definitely keep everyone posted for that. But generally, to avail it, you just have to email your study permit approval and your LOA to corporate.com.ph. If you're traveling with your spouse or your dependent, similar to your Spanish allowed, just have them attach their proof of relationship, and they can really avail the same discount for your same plan. Okay. And that pretty much sums up my presentation. I'll be here to answer your questions later on.
Alright, thank you so much, RC, for that very comprehensive presentation. Now let me call Marvin to help me with Q&A, to help me moderate the Q&A.
Yes, ma'am.
RC, are you ready for the question and answer?
We're ready. Okay, if you have some questions, just open your mic.
Yes.
The first question we have is there any, like, you assist looking for accommodation off campus that's like near the college?
For the housing options, actually we have a lot of our reference material that we will provide you when you are looking for a place to stay in, and some people you can contact as well. So I'll send a link here in the chat so that you can browse some of the options available.
Okay, thank you for that. Now this question is for the Fastway team, Marvin and Edward.
Okay.
How much is the show money for health-related program, like 1 year, like she is bringing her husband and 3 minor kids? How much would be the total cost or fees for family of 5?
Actually, regarding sa Chumani,
Edward, I'm
okay, just wait. Actually, magdepende siya sa kung ilan yung applicant at saka kung gusto nilang magsabay, so we have to compute kasi we have to be very careful regarding that kasi medyo obvious kasi yung magsabay-sabay ba. So siguro I highly recommend na iuna muna yung yung main applicant saka yung family. So just in case na magsabay talaga, gusto nila magsabay, pwede naman para pero sa summary dapat medyo malaki siyang konti. So regarding that for specific please leave your number and name para matawagan kita bukas para sa one-on-one interview po. Don't worry, it's free.
Alright. So, Ms. Marisa, so all the applications would be. Now let's ask with RC. RC, do you have any like the range of tuition fee for like a healthcare program?
It's pretty much the same with all of our other programs as well. Like I presented, it's 16 to 70,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year or 2 semesters.
Alright, so again, Marisa, like that's around 16 to 17. And then for the computation of everything, since all applications are different, Edward and Marvin will communicate with you and we can provide you the personalized computation, your overall show money and then overall initial cash out.
Yes. For one-on-one consultation, please leave your number and your complete name and your email address so that we can call you tomorrow.
Alright. Next question we have is from Yasin Ibanez, RC.
Yes.
How about an AutoCAD draftsman? What course or program can you recommend?
Sorry, what program?
AutoCAD draftsman.
I think you might be interested in our architecture technician program or architectural technology program.
Is this a 1-year program or 2-year program?
We have a 2-year and 3-year version of this program.
Alright, charging much? Alright, so the next question is from Jane Quaresma. I have finished a 2-year diploma program, which is Japanese language proficiency, but I have worked as a teacher for more than a year and 5 months in PPO. Jane, were you able to finish high school and then some college? And then some college, what did you finish? Is it just the Japanese language proficiency? If you could answer it in the chat box, we can definitely recommend a program for you. Okay?
Yes.
Jane, if you could please let us know. Next question, let's move. We'll answer your question later on and then we'll move first, okay? We'll wait for your answer. Then from Justin Santos, what is the best course for me? I have been into the sales industry since 2007. I am interested to a program that is studying sales, the 2-year study in PWP of RC.
You might be interested if you already has a lot of if you already has a lot of experience. We do have a lot of marketing, postgraduate marketing programs available. One in mind is our marketing corporate adult management. These are mostly 1-year programs that you can definitely take. If you want to get the 3-year PGWP, we're still waiting for the final announcement of the business school for the 1+1s, but as of the moment, you can still enroll first at one postgraduate program first and then enroll in the second one and then extended studies permit once you are at work.
Okay. Going back to Jane Quaresma. Jane, fresh grad of Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, is that right?
Yes.
The BSIS is you can unmute yourself if you wish, or at least we can discuss your.
Next talk by Jane Quaresma. How much is the initial deposit to get a LOA, and is there a deadline for the balance?
RC?
For the initial deposit, we only need you to pay 2,650 CAD and then you can already start with the visa application process and receive your pay.
Thank you, Sir RC. Thank you,
So just to repeat that is 2,650 to secure your slot. You can submit your visa with it if you wish to submit to pay for 1 semester for like from your visa. That would be best also.
And then, and this is there is a deadline for the balance, Sir RC.
For the balance, you only have to settle it about usually around at least 1 to 2 months before the AD starts. You need to settle it first before you can register for the class and build your timetable.
Okay, thank you. Next is
Mary Ann.
yes. Does the school offer for a co-op for an early childhood education program?
No, we don't have co-op for usually our co-op programs are under the business school and our engineering at our campus program.
But does the program have internship or a job placement person?
Let me check for early child education, right? Actually, we have our own daycare center. I think we also have some integrated learning as a part of the curriculum. Let me just check.
Okay, next question.
Next question by Ari National. I have 4 minor dependents, age 13 below. It is possible that I can file a petition for them to go with me in Canada someday. For a minor children, you can bring while you're studying. So we can enroll them free education. Okay, you can bring them. So thank you, Ms. Arim National. So for one-on-one consultations, we can discuss this regarding your dependents also. By Sheila Ann Bondo, I am a fresh grad of Hospitality and Tourism Management, but I have work experience before. What program can you recommend? What is your work experience, Ma'am Sheila? After she graduated. So I think, what's the best course? RC? Sir RC?
I was able to reach out.
The question RC was a program related to hospitality and tourism management.
We definitely have a lot of programs available with that. What is mine is our most popular program, which is our Hospitality National Operation Management Program, and we also have Culinary Management Program. Both of these are 2 years, and they're definitely excellent programs, and it will be eligible for 3 years PGW.
Thank you.
Alright. Thank you so much, RC. Next question is from Marco Bracero. Guide po sa mga gagawin pag available. Marco, please leave your contact details below, and then Fastway team will communicate with you after this session, or most probably tomorrow, and they will communicate with you with the whole process.
Yes. Okay.
The next question is from Mary Ann Blanque. How much would be the processing fee of Fastway?
Okay, regarding this processing fee for one-on-one consultations, we will discuss this, what is the inclusions of our processing fee. Okay, so book at one-on-one consultations, don't worry, it is free consultations.
Okay, our processing fee is, i-disclose ko na lang dito live, no? Is 70K is at, all-in na po siya, kasama medical and visa fee.
Okay, so again, is it okay, is your market, reason ko lang po siya. It's 70,000 pesos, inclusive na po siya sa visa fee and medical fee. Am I right?
Correct.
Also your biometrics fee.
Okay. Now, next question, RC, is from Rodel B. What if he is a high school graduate only? Is he eligible to apply?
If you are a K-12 graduate, you are already eligible to apply. If not, then you're just a high school graduate. As long as you have at least 2 years of study after high school, you can already qualify for both of our post-secondary programs.
Maybe, Rodel, you can clear it out if you're a K-12 graduate or a grade 10 old curriculum graduate. If you are a grade 10 old curriculum graduate, you need ko lang sa WRC, you need a 2-year undergraduate program or undergraduate studies in college, but from 3 to 12, you're eligible.
Okay.
Thank you. My Mary Ann, and I believe someone affiliate to ApplyBoard. Do you assess concern regarding other school, like school in Atlantic and DC?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mary Ann.
Yes.
Fastway is a certified partner of ApplyBoard. They can definitely assist you in submitting an application to schools in Atlantic and British Columbia.
Thank you, Ms. Anthony. It's high school grad and fresh grad.
Yan, hindi pa nag-response si Ms. Jane kung ano ba to, like graduate ba siya na
Graduation fish grad siya ng BSIS.
information system or what? Kasi pag, yes, fresh grad, baka di mo na.
Baka
Jane, no worries po, you will be eligible. So RC, yung kanina is graduate siya na Bachelor of Science in Information System. Is there any programs related to her?
We actually have two options. Mostly the programs under the computer systems and networking technology or technician programs, or software engineering programs. It depends more on which where he would like to specialize more.
Okay, so you're having problems with the documents monitoring. Ang kailangan lang ni Centennial College is your high school and college POR, and then high school and college diploma. For your IELTS to be waived, you need your high school and college certificate of English as medium of instruction and your passport. If you have all those 5 documents, submit it to Fastway and we can submit it right away to the college. Within a week or within 2 to 3 days, you will receive our offer.
This is great news for our applicant. Okay, Jonar Ibanez, college grad po ako, MBE 1, MBE first year completed in the Philippines. Any possible for a human resource practitioner with 15 years of experience? Bali, graduate siya ng MBA, 1 year completed in the Philippines. And possible po ba siya mag-take ng human resource? Sir RC?
Depende po yan sa sa work experience niya. So, ano po yung ma-recommend mo, Sir RC?
RC, do you have any graduate diploma or graduate certificate programs for human resource?
Yes, we have the human resource management program, which is a 1-year program.
Thank you, Sir RC.
Question from Grad. Yes, sumagot po siya, Marvin. I believe high school grad lang siya na grade 10 or grade 12.
Yes.
Again, like what was mentioned a while ago, but grade 10 or grade 11, we still need 2 years of college. Pero by grade 12, graduate fresh grad by request.
Okay, hospitality management po sana po.
Yes, it was presented a while ago by RC that most of their top programs are related to hospitality and management.
Yes.
And we can definitely recommend the programs related to it.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jason Santos. Then, firstly, Ben Marcos, do you entertain someone with a visa refusal from Australia?
Yes.
Yes, we can entertain you. I finished education course, but I applied culinary, one reason why my visa got denied. Okay, we can assist you. Just leave your contact number and your
Just email the requirement po.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. For Maria Discerning, thank you also. And then Area National and BS Economics, graduate and policeman for 2012 to 2019. What program can you recommend? Police woman po, please. Sir RC, what course can you recommend?
We actually have a police foundations program that is only offered in September. But if you are a BS Economics graduate, you can definitely take most of our business program.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, by Maria Disuri, I want to go regarding this. Please leave your comment. By Kevin Plain Sikana, I'm currently 3rd year BS Information Technology. Can I still study? Can I say apply? If yes, what will be the requirements on this program you can recommend? Bali 3rd year na for BS Information.
Yes, eligible ka po, Sir Kevin 9 for a program that is related to information and technology. For the requirements, again, kung ano po nakikita nyo sa screen, that is the requirements. So for the medium of English instruction, you just need your certificate from high school and college. And then RC, maybe you could just insert what is the best program that you could recommend for Kevin.
Sorry, what was Sir Kevin's background again?
Third year in
Third year,
Bachelor of Information Technology.
If you, same with the one earlier, if you want to focus more on software engineering, you can take software engineering programs. But if it's more focused on the hardware, you can focus more on the computer systems, networking, or technology program.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Jesse Santos, thank you also for joining. And Jane Paulisma, BS Information System po, kaya lang fresh grad ako.
Tapos na yan, I think the next question here is from Abigail Garcia. I'm a college graduate, what program can you recommend? Abigail, if you could inform us, ano po program na pinapos mo for us to recommend a program? Okay. Here from Julie Sean, do you have any accountancy-related programs that is not
Yes.
common in the Philippines RC?
Not the one, sorry.
Any accountancy-related programs na hindi common dito sa Pilipinas?
If she wants a postgraduate, we have strategic management dash accounting specialization. This is also a 1-year postgraduate program.
Please take note yung mga nire-recommend ni RC. Kaya during your consultation or something, you can indicate or mention it to them at the gusto ng course component with Centennial College ay para mas madali po yung process ng application.
Para madali po sa course matching natin, can we send also the resume so that we can assess you? And then next question by Des Flores. I'm 51 years old, can still apply in a study visa, currently working college graduate engineer. Okay.
Actually, pwede naman kasi wala namang age limit sa Canada. Pero pag mag-apply ka this time, we need to prove na bakit ngayon ka pa na mag-study yung ganyan. So, we need to support po bakit ngayon lang po.
Kailangan strong yung yung study plan nyo kung bakit kayo mag-aaral ulit at your age.
Okay, next question.
Next question by Joseph Sebastian. I am BS Development Communication grad and MA Sociology grad and UPLB 10 years in sales industry. Ano pong bagay na program sa akin? Sa sales, Sir RC, yung work experience.
If sales, same with the earlier, mostly our marketing postgraduate programs, if you have already at least 2 years of work experience. If you don't have at least 2 years of experience yet, you can take business/marketing.
Thank you, Sir RC. And then, another question by Zara A. Balino. Good evening, there po ako ng BS Psychology. What program I am free? And how much is the tuition fee for my program? BS Psychology, Sir RC.
Tuition fee is pretty much the same with most of our programs. Usually, we don't have a specific psychology-related program, but we do have human resources program, which what are often taken by those with psychology backgrounds. And tuition fee is pretty much the same, $16,000 to $78,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year or 2 semesters.
Thank you, Sir RC. Ana Marie Morga, hello po, college graduate po ako sa Business Administration. Ano po program na na-recommend nyo at magkano po ang lahat na mababayaran?
For the totality of your cash out kung magkano mabayaran lahat, it will be discussed during your one-on-one consultation with Fastway. But with the program, Centennial College has a number of related to business administration program. Do you have any majors related to business administration para we can look into and streamline your recommendation?
And also, can I ask the work experience about your...
Send resume po.
Yes, send resume para sa madali lang yung assistant. Then by Ari National, I am basic analysis tapos na to. And then by Shami Balino, I have a relatives in Canada. I am qualified for a student visa, straight for a permanent resident. So regarding these questions, you're qualified to apply for a student. But regarding a permanent residence, once you get a permanent work, you can apply a permanent resident. Okay, thank you by Sarah May Balino. Okay, by Oliver Escalante, I am retired Army, 45 years old, BS Commerce at Vigos College. Retired Army po is Sir RC. Pero yung
Army usually po, sir, I think the closest we have is police foundation. But if he has any other background or he has investment, I think he could also go into the programs under the business school.
Thank you, Sir RC. And then by Junior Ibanez, how much po graduate po ako na BS Industrial Technology, major in Electrical Technology. Ano pong program na pwede po? So,
Electrical technology, right?
yes, Electrical Technology, major in Electrical Technology.
Let me just share, I think we have a lot of options for that. We actually have electronics engineering programs. We also have mechanical engineering programs available.
Okay, by Abigail, yan na sinagot niya ni Abigail, business administration po siya. So maybe the course, the last of business. So, for Miss Abigail, can you send your resume para madali lang yung assessment na. Okay, by Joseph Sebastian Partuliza. May graduate diploma po ako for marketing. So, yes, ano pong best na for marketing?
Marketing, the same, if he doesn't have at least 2 years of work experience yet, he can take the post-secondary program, business/marketing, or he can proceed with, or if he does have at least 2 years of relevant work experience, we do have a 1-year postgraduate marketing program that he will be eligible for.
Sir RC, may Hannah Trisha Solicito. Sir RC, can you provide a link to the recent course in the tuition fee? Okay, that's the one.
Student fee, yeah, the same. It is only 1,000 pesos.
So Fastway will provide you the list of programs that will be suitable for you, Hannah, and then we have attached the link of Centennial College programs and offer programs nila, and then with the tuition fee again, it's around 16,000 to 17,000 Canadian dollars. And then for the application, Fastway can help you with that.
Thank you. By Kevin Klein's Senesa, where I can get the medium English instructions. Thank you for the answer. Okay, you can get this at your school, in high school and college, in registrar, college registrar, and in the, also in the high school. So you can request this for certificate.
Yeah, Fastway can help you making a request letter para mapadali po or ma-streamline po yung pag-process ng certificate of English of medium of instruction nyo from your high school and college records.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Kevin. By Queenie Rose Ring, how about Bachelor of Science in Development Communication? What program should I take? Or can I take International Business Management if you have? I also work experience is customer service.
I think the program you mentioned is connected, but I think we also have communication related program. Let me just check. If you want to pursue communications,
yes,
we do have programs here. We have communications, professional writing. You might be interested in that.
Thank you, Sir RC. Thank you, Magwani. Okay. By Joseph Sebastian Partuliza, magkano pong tuition po for post-grad in marketing? So,
Around about 16,000 to 17,000 Canadian dollars for 2 semesters. So around 8,500 per semester.
May question pa dito, Sir RC. Does the school have a full refund once na-refuse yung visa?
Yes.
Yes, well, there will any amount paid in excess is refundable. Yung hindi na refundable is maybe the $200 for the price.
Thank you, Sir RC.
Refuse lang po yan, ha?
Yes.
Pero pag withdrawal, what is the situation, RC, pag withdrawal lang?
If withdrawal, it might be difficult to withdraw the 2,650 CAD initial deposit, but you can try to request it, but it is subject for approval.
Thank you, Sir RC. So, okay, there's a question here also. Does the school offer airport pick-up?
Right now, we have partnered with airline limousine to pick up our students from the airport to their place of quarantine.
Thank you, Sir RC.
RC, are you now accepting applications for September 2022?
We might start processing around February or March, but they can already submit.
Okay, but then offer letters will be given next
Around
year.
February, yes, February or March.
Okay, so you're still assessing January and May, if I'm correct?
I think for May we will start around October. Around right now it's really focused on September.
Okay. Now, what are the common work opportunities nearby Centennial College?
Well, it's really broad since we are located in Toronto, so usually there's a lot of jobs related to business and hospitality. And right now, since Toronto is growing to be it's now one of the fastest growing tech hubs in North America, we have a lot of tech-related jobs available. I think in 2019, we produced over 80,000 new tech-related jobs on that year.
Wow. Now, you know, I think some students submitted an application directly to the school. Now, they wish to ask for an assistance to Fastway for these applications. What are your agency's rules or policy? Do you
Yes,
do
they can.
you accept?
Yes, if they want to apply through Fastway, Fastway only need to submit with us and add agent form so that we know that that the student would be under their agency. They can still apply with them.
Thank you, Sir RC.
Now, you mentioned that you made IELTS only as a certificate of English as medium of instruction. Are there other programs that is being offered by Centennial that would require IELTS?
Yes, only one program right now, which is our pharmacy technician program, because it's required by now.
Okay, so, but all other programs, kahit certificate of English as medium of instruction lang, as acceptable, only pharmacy technician would require IELTS.
Yes, correct.
And then what is the minimum course for that?
For pharmacy technician, 6.5, no bands below 6, and it has to be academic IELTS. Not yet expired.
Do you accept Duolingo and alternative of IELTS or IELTS lang talaga siya?
I think for NAPRA, they're the ones who's only accepting a few, but for our other programs, we do accept Duolingo. I think NAPRA only has really a few available in their list, and the one easiest to get would be the IELTS.
Okay. Next live question we have here is from Queenie Rose Loring. For college graduate po, can I just take any program that I'm interested to take? Fastway, maybe you could
Okay, this is from Fresh Grad. I think for Fresh Grad, I can take a program. Yes.
If you are
Yes, college graduate po. Can also, we can assess you, just send your resume so that we can assess you regarding the course matching. Okay, by Hannah Trisha Polistico, marami pa rin bang nakikitang part-time job kahit na pandemic? Okay.
I think maybe you can answer and
Regarding the part-time job.
to the school or areas near the school or serve. Are there other marami bang part-time jobs kahit pandemic?
Yes, right now, so far, even our students are still not really having that much problems looking for part-time or even full-time job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now, from Zara May Valino, can I send my message privately? Yes, you can message Marvin or Edward, and then we can definitely answer your questions privately.
For one-on-one consultations, I will have to recap. Just send your contact number, your complete name, and your email address. So we discuss the following: the financial requirements, and the school assessment, and also the medical arrangement, and bringing family to Canada, and then how the humanity goes. Okay. By another question by Cordelisa Nagida. Until when do you accept the reservation right now? My daughter is in grade 12. I Graduate po siya ng grade 12 or existing siya ng ngayon sa grade
At least K to 12.
12. At least they will accept a reservation. So, am I right, Miss Martini? They accept no reservation?
No, sa inyo yan. I think sa inyo yan, Fastway, if you are now accepting applicants for grade 12, but I think for
Need po siyang mag-graduate muna.
18 years old.
Yes.
So, kasi for grade 12, that's still in high school.
Yeah.
Yes, but the age I think will be in 16, 17 for grade 12. 18, I think 18, 17, 18 for grade 12.
Alright.
Okay. Maybe I can call you tomorrow, Miss Flor de Lisa, so that I can assess you regarding your daughter. Okay.
Pretty rostering for Fastway, do you have a power to reach out to the DFA in getting a passport? For those who are interested in getting the visa, since appointment slots right now are not available.
Yeah, actually,
So what
wala
power
po.
do you have, Edward?
I think some of our clients, some of our students, they requested I will give
Letter of acceptance.
just bring the letter of acceptance from the school, and they will give you a slots.
Pero depende po 'yon
Yeah.
sa office ng DFA kasi
Yes.
na-try na namin na yung LUA in-accept naman siya. Pero depende siguro sa location.
Because Davao, they will accept a letter or recommendation. So, nagmamadali sila naman. Kung nagmamadali sila, so you can request a letter. Then we can give a letter. And then by Joseph Sebastian Parturiza. Hi sir, my real name is Mary Ann Parturiza. My email at thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And then by Parturiza na pula, grade 12 this school year pa po. So maybe
After na siguro mag-graduate na siya.
yes. By using Clover, how much po ang processing fee? I will have to recap 70,000 po ang processing fee namin.
All
Include
in.
na po yung medical, visa fee, processing fee, and then the biometrics fee.
Lahat na po.
Idadagdag only the 70,000 po. So by Julie Rutsan, how much po again the tuition fee for diploma program? Range po na 16,000 to 17,000. Tama po, sir.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Okay. Some other question here? Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sa lahat na nag-attend, umabot tayo ng 47 packs. At saka live tayo ngayon sa our Facebook. Sa lahat mo dyan, salamat sa nag-attend. At saka kung meron kayong follow-up question, just leave your number and you can pick in us. Available po kami sa lahat ng social media at saka yung number namin is registered. So we can call you tomorrow at your convenient time po. Don't worry, our consultation is free. So unlimited po tayo sa consultation po. Okay, salamat sa lahat na nag-attend ha. At saka Ma'am Maritoni, salamat po sa time at saka Sir RC sa Centennial College, salamat po.
Okay, thank you everyone. Before we end, I would like to say, invest in Canada. Start your life in Canada. Study, work, and live in Canada.
Take note, si Canada lang po ang yung open ngayon sa mga student visa. So, walang masasayang na panahon. At saka opportunity na po na walang application fee si Centennial at saka no IELTS. So, ano pang hinihintay natin? We have to decide.
Yes, you have to decide early.
Then let's discuss kung ano yung kailangan nating i-discuss. Okay? Sige, ma'am.
Sige, Ma'am Maritoni, do you have a message from our participants today, Ma'am Maritoni?
Before I'll have our speakers.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Sir RC.
Again, everyone, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate the time that you gave us and listening to us. And of course, if you are going to proceed with Apply Canada, please apply with our partner Fastway Visa. You might be curious or interested to try it yourself, but trust me, it's going to make their lives easier if you apply with them, and they will really give you one of the best chances to get your study permit.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much to our attendees this evening. Thank you so much, RC, for gracing your time with us. Again, like what RC mentioned, don't let the pandemic hinder your interest or your dreams to study in Canada. We can definitely help you. Fastway can definitely help you, and we are here to assist you with your journey. You can be a principal applicant lang or together with your family. No need to wait this. They can definitely assist you with your application. So, ano pang hinihintay nyo? Leave your messages in the chat box or your contact details in the chat box. Comment or contact Fastway and then start your application to them and submit your application to the college. Hope to see you soon in Canada and hope to see you soon in Fastway.
Okay, kita-kita po tayo. Salamat!
Thank you po. Thank you po sa lahat.
Bye!
Bye!
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Thanks, RC. Bye! Thanks, Sir Marvin and Edward. Bye!
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Just leave your number here so that we can call you.